How can I help you?
I don't need any help.
Excuse me, what's your name?
Where are the secretaries?
They're all out to lunch. Maybe I can help you. You can't go in there.
The hell I can't. Well, looks like everybody's deserted the ship. Where's JR?
I'm not allowed to give out that information.
Well, aren't you cute? I'm not allowed to give out that information. I know what that means. JR's probably ordering room service for two in one of Dallas's better hotels, skipping the entree and going directly to dessert. Well, if he gets back today, tell him Mrs. Stone is here. I heard about this farmer in East Texas who's been holding out for 15 years. He's never let an oil company on his property start testing.
Oh, you got an inside track?
I met his son, plays football for the University of Texas.
Well, that's one contact I never could have made, honey.
You interested in a joint venture?
Always am.
JR, Sue Ellen's looking for you.
This is the kid that was so rude to me in the office. What is she, a relative?
Well, I don't know. She says she is. Jamie, why didn't you tell me Mrs. Stone dropped in at my office?
I forgot because this woman has no manners.
Well, it's your manners that are in question here. Mrs. Stone is a business associate of mine.
Is that the way you conduct business here in Dallas? By hugging and kissing a married man?
Who the hell do you think you're talking to?
I've seen your kind before.
Oh, yeah? Where's a kid like you ever seen anyone like me?
Those Alaskan saloons where my daddy used to drink all the time were filled with females like you.
Filthy mouth brat!
I've had it with you.
You're not a Ewing, you're a troublemaker. You don't belong here. Pack up your stuff and get the hell out.
I'll show you who's a Ewing and who belongs here.
Mary Lee, you all right, honey? They go up your nose? Here, come on, let me help you out.
Cliff, when you called this meeting, I didn't know you were going to have this kid in tow.
Marley, Jamie is my partner. She's going to be owning a third of Ewing Oil. So if we're going to be working together, I suggest we bury any past grievances.
Look, Mrs. Stone, what happened, happened. Heck, if it wasn't for you, I might never have shown that document to JR.
There, you see? You two were working together and didn't even know it. Besides, anything that's going to bring JR down has to be beneficial to all of us.
Sit down, Cliff. Sit down.
Speaking of working together, Cliff, as I remember last time we met, you seemed rather cool. You left me at the pool all by myself.
Things change, Marley. Now, perhaps I was a little hasty, but there's nothing I'd like better than a good business relationship with you.
Cliff, you know I'd like to work with you, but I don't intend to get mixed up in any vendetta with JR.
You don't have to worry about that, Jordan. JR knows he's going to lose his company to me. He's running around with his tail between his legs.
Can I bring you something, Mr. Barnes?
Champagne. Do you like champagne?
Well, I don't know. I haven't had much of it.
Two bottles of the very best. Nothing but the best for my sweet little partner.
Yes, sir. 2 bottles. You must be awfully sure of winning this fight with JR.
JR, are you sure you're doing the right thing?
If I'm with you, I am.
But there are bound to be people here, you know, who must know your wife.
Mandy, you made it perfectly clear that you did not want a little backstreet romance, so I decided not to take you to any out-of-the-way places. Besides, nobody really knows you. You could be the most beautiful independent oil woman in Oklahoma.
All right. But I still don't feel good about it.
Ah, never mind. Got a table for us?
Of course, sir. This way. Follow me.
Well, this is pretty good, you know.
Yeah, well, I've got to taste this stuff.
Right time, huh?
Thanks, Cliff.
Have a good
Bringing
evening.
us in.
Well, best defense is a good offense. Come on. Well, look here. Birds of a feather. Plotting an assassination, are you? Or trying to figure out some way of stealing somebody else's company?
You've got no call to talk that way, JR.
Really? Well, Mary Lee, I see you and Jamie have made up. Planning a little midnight swim later?
Shut up, JR.
Jamie, you sure found yourself some prime company.
I sure prefer it to yours.
Oh, really? Well, you know what they say. Losers tend to flock together.
Ah, like the little lady you're with, huh?
Cliff?
I've always heard you're a big spender, JR. Tell me, how much did it cost you to have her throw me over?
Oh, that was for free. All she had to do was hang around with you for a while.
Oh, is that so? Well, you're welcome to her. Considering the number of nights she spent at my place, you can have my leftovers.
You miserable worm.
Well, you'll find out just how much better you were with me than with what you got there.
That was a rotten thing to do.
I should have known you that you'd throw a sneak punch.
Why don't you stay out of it? You caused all this trouble to begin with.
Don't start with me. I can hit a lot harder than he does.
You bastard.
Now, Cliff, let's stop this.
Yeah, Cliff, he's not worth it.
You're right, he's not.
Well, enjoy your champagne. I hope you paid for it, Barnes. I think we'll be moving along.
I knew we shouldn't have come here.
Oh, darling, I wouldn't have missed that for the world.
I'm really glad that you agreed to have lunch with me today.
So am I. I know that the last time we were together, Sue Ellen, I was pretty sharp with you. I'm sorry. I've no business butting into your life.
It's okay. I understand. So tell me, what's happening with you?
Well, I think I'm getting involved with someone.
A romance? That's wonderful.
I guess so. I'm not sure yet. I haven't had a man in my life in such a long time. I don't know, maybe I'm making too much of it.
Does your man have a name?
Yes, in fact, it's someone that you know.
Oh, who?
Well, I don't want you to get upset with me.
Why would anyone you're seeing upset me?
Because you were involved with them once.
Me? You don't mean Cliff?
Yes.
Cliff was a long time ago for me. If he makes you happy, then I think that's wonderful.
So do I, thank you.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Stone. I have your table ready.
Thank you, Dorothy. Come on, Arnold. Go on ahead. I'll see you at the table later. Hello.
Marilee, I haven't seen you since,
The Ewing barbecue. It's all right, Sue Ellen. Jamie and I have made up since then. In fact, it was right here at the oil barons.
Well, I'm happy to hear that.
Yes, everything is fine.
That was some evening. Did you tell Sue Ellen about it?
No, I don't think she wants to know.
You dumb kid. How is she not going to know? It happened in front of a crowd.
What happened?
Please, Sue Ellen, it's not in...
J.R. decked Cliff right over there.
So, why should I care about that?
Mrs. Stone.
The fight was over a woman. Cliff's former girlfriend, Mandy Winger. Honey, J.R.'s been flaunting her in public. I just thought you'd want to hear it from a friend instead of a stranger. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings, Sue Ellen, but I didn't want half of Dallas snickering behind your back. Well, I've got to get to my date.
That woman is so crude.
And you were here when this happened?
Yes.
Why did I have to hear about it from her? Why couldn't you tell me?
Because I didn't know how to.
What do you mean you didn't know how to?
Sue Ellen, you're my friend.
No friend would let that woman do what she just did to me.
Mrs. Ewing, is there anything else I can get for you?
Yes, you can put this on my husband's bill.
I'm happy for both.
Well, isn't anybody going to introduce me to this very handsome young man?
Jack.
Well, thank you. Now that we've met, how about a dance?